Okay, here's a bit of a walk around on her as she sits at the moment. You can see that the original wheel arch I've actually cut out. This side isn't completed as yet, so that one, the guard needs to be pumped out a bit, and yeah, that wheel arch totally remodeled. This side I've started the process of suiciding the doors. It will have 2 suicide doors when it's completed. The 300C interior fits quite nicely in there. It'll all be reupholstered, hopefully in a nice leather. But yeah, a little bit to go on that as yet. As you can also see, the air conditioning unit from the 300Cs tucked up under the dash there. I actually cut the whole firewall out of the 300C and grafted it into the Plymouth. Still fair bit of wiring, nightmare laying around there. That'll all be sorted out. It's the original chassis is fairly substantial. I've K-framed it all in there. The twin stainless systems all built. It actually runs through the chassis rails, keeps everything nice and tucked up. Just running, holding engine mounts, body mounts, sorry, not engine. The 300C catches and everything will go into these doors to give me the central locking and everything that the 300C had. You can sort of see through there, part of the independent rear. Got a custom fabbed fuel tank made up. One thing I'm not too good at as yet is welding the aluminium. Haven't had much time to have a play, but yeah, I've got that made up. It runs a standard 300C fuel pumps in it. I made a decision on tail lights for it, running the 59 Caddy tail lights, semi-Frenched them into the guard I've made up. Yeah, and still playing with rear apron and we're the guard mates. And this is the mudguard that I've fabbed up. Never played too much to this extent with sheet metal before, but bought myself a little Hare and Forbes English wheel, and yeah, it's amazing what you can do. Yeah, so that guard has had 4 inches put in there. You can nearly see the weld line. Yeah, and I'm still sorting the back tail out, give her a bit of that tail dragger stance. Original wheel arch was actually flat, probably 2/3 of the way up, but any chance of being able to get the wheel off, I've had to radius that arch. More than likely I will try and put a set of spats on there, but yeah, there to come. This side door I haven't suicided it yet. So you can see the location of the original pillar through there. It's been shifted back that 300mm as well. The original 300C steering column, dash, handbrake, accelerator pedal assembly, pedal box, everything grafted in under there. I think the gauges, being white and classic style, will suit the car down to a T. Yep, wiring's awesome. That'll be something we might tackle in future episodes. As I said, that front wheel arch, I've still got some radiusing to do on that. The original rear panel that I put into the wheel arch actually had a bit of a flat to it which doesn't look the part, so I'll have to open that up. You can see my lines through here is where that arch will be cut and re-radiused. I'm going to maintain the standard grille, looking for some nice big chrome bumper for it, see what I can find. And that's the 5.7 shoehorned in there. As I said, I don't know if you can see there with the light, the original firewall from the 300C's grafted in, allows me to use the original booster, master cylinder, location for air conditioning, the tops of the towers through there. It's running the original radiator and air conditioner condenser in the front there. I have had to tighten the clearances up down the front. It's got about 15-20 mil there now. And I've also allowed some room up under that guard to run a torque storm blower maybe later on. I think she's going to have a fair bit of squirt as it is, but we'll see what happens. Right, yeah, well, yeah, and a nice Facebook Marketplace pickup, a visor, got it nice and cheap. It'll clean up nicely for it. Right, okay, I'll put some pickies from early in the build up and see if I can do this editing. Bear with me, first time I've done anything like this, so yeah, hopefully things will just get better. Cheers.